What is up, everybody? DousGaming here, and welcome to Dragon Age Origins. Now, if you're with my channel and you saw me do this before, well, it's because I think I deleted them anyways. But I had a crappy mic back then, because it was my old Xbox 360 or was I don't know. It was an Xbox headset that I used for my mic, and just my editing skills. My editing skills aren't all that good now, but they're better because I know what I'm doing for the most part now, since I'm very familiar with my editor now. And so we're going to be doing this. These ones are going to be kind of long because this game's short but very long because it has a lot of talking in it. Forgive me if I forget to read what I'm having my characters say, because I'm used to just powering through games like this, and newer games tend to have voice acting in them, so I apologize in advance if I forget, but I'll try to read off what my character says for the most part. I already have the basic idea what my character to do, what I'm going to have him do, and which is the best way to go. I already know how I want the story to play this, because I have played this game through and through. I recently bought the guide just in case I forgot something, or, which I really doubt because I have a partial eidetic memory. Or just, if I didn't know about something. But I played this game with every possible character ways, every possible pathway these can go, and also in the later games for Dragon Age Awakening, which I have yet to actually beat, to be totally honest, because I got really bored with it. Not because it was bad, but because I played Dragon Age 2 and the Inquisition, then I finally played Awakening, and I'm like, I kind of prefer the newer ones. But don't worry, guys, I'll power through it. Don't worry, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, so I know the thing and I already have the character ID I want. I know the pathway I want him to go down to, and I even know who I want him to romance. So without further ado, I'll see you guys after I create my character and the intro and all that other crap.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, so that intro always gives me chills, even to this day, on how awesome it is. So we're going to be male, we're going to be a Dalish, and we're going to actually be a rogue in this one. Because I like rogues. We're Dalish, we get a bonus in dex. We're an elf, so we get a bonus in magic and dexterity to begin with. Or at least willpower anyways. I mean, a fighter would be good, but I don't want to be carrying around heavy. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, we're going to be a warrior instead. We're going to be a Dalish elf, because you can either choose City Elf or Dalish. City Elf has a pretty good introduction, but the Dalish, in my personal opinion, right next to the Dwarven, like lower caste dwarf, and the dwarves in general, they have really good intros. The human one is okay. I mean, it's good, but the Dalish elf one is honestly a little bit lacking compared to the others. Same with the mages intro, because the mages have their own separate thing, whether you're human or dwarf, or human or elf, because dwarfs can't be mages. So yeah, let's get into being Dalish. Alright, so our character's name, we're not going to name him the generic thing. We're going to call this guy Dalen, which you'll see later on why. So these videos are going to be a little bit longer than normal. Well, lately my videos have been longer than normal, but because not only is the beginning of this really, really long, I'm not really going to change much. Other than his hairstyle, because I don't like it all that well. But, other than that, it's because of the fact that I like that one. I'm gonna give him. Sorry, I'm trying to think. We're gonna give him red hair because we can. But it's really long, and this game is short but long at the same time. It has a lot of talking scenes and all that other stuff, so it's a little spacey. Plus, I want to get through this as fast as I can, because again, I love this game to bits, but at the same time, is very lengthy and boring for me compared to the newer games because the way it plays style is. I personally don't like it. Excuse me, really burpy. Alright. Give my guy really big ears because I like big eared elves because they're awesome. Raise his ears up a bit, lessen the neck thickness, just a tiny bit. Portrait's good. We're going to give him a wise. Actually, no, we're going to give him mystical. I don't really care what the voice sounds like, because again, the character, it's only when he's fighting that you actually hear his voice. But yeah, so let's get into this. Dalen Mahariel. Probably pronounced that wrong. So we're going to put it into dexterity, strength, constitution. Now, I like to put stuff in weird stuff, because I like to coerce people, because I like to persuade people into doing things rather than actually fighting. I'm weird, I'm sorry. But that's just me. Archery, melee archer, and I'm gonna have him two-hand a weapon because you can switch between weapons in this, and archers, I'm gonna have him switch off between the two. So I'm gonna have him focus on two-handed weapons, or should I do sword and shield? I don't know. I'll figure it out as I play. So I'm trying to remember everything, but we're going to get the powerful thing. We're going to play on casual, so that way it's faster. Not because I can play this game on Nightmare easily, but it does take a very long time, especially when you're fighting. So I'm just going to put it on casual, so that way it's faster for both of us. And it'll progress the story along quite a bit.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
The bows look so dorky in this game. I forgot about that.
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
Oh, I'll hurt you. I'll hurt you good.
It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethaline? What should we do with him?
Alright, so this is the old style RPGs, as you can see. They actually gave you a whole bunch of choices. Like, you can even have up to 10 choices at one point, instead of just that 4 basic crap. Even though they all play into the same 4 basic crap, in the end they'll say the same thing anyways. I'm a good guy. I'm sorry if you guys want me to be a douchebag and you find badness funny. But me personally, I'm a good guy. I hate being a douche unless I'm forced to, because I don't like being walked on. But I'm a nice guy in general, so let them go. You judge humans too harshly.
You are too soft. How many injustices must our people suffer before you resent them properly?
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
If you've been there, you should have treasure to prove it.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
How do you know that's Elvish, Tamlin? Oh, fun fact. The Elvish is spelled wrong. See, like, technically that's the proper way, but I think when Elvish was technically first written, I think it was back with J.R.R. Tolkien with Lord of the Rings. And, like, for Elven and Elvish and all that, it was actually E-L-F-E-N and E-L-F-I-S-H or something like that, Elfish. But when the first copies were sent to the producers and stuff, the printer auto-corrected it or something like that with a V instead of an F, where it was a fuck up. And from then on out, instead of Elfin, it's Elven, and for Elf, it's still Elf instead of Elv. But yeah, fun fact.
I've seen something similar on the Keeper's scrolls. And this is all you found?
Oh, I forgot to change
Why
his
didn't you look for
tattoos.
more?
Oh well.
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
You frighten them enough, they won't bother us.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
Shouldn't we inform the Keeper?
She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
Alright, Tamlin. Alright, new codex, blah blah blah. Wrong button. So I want my bow. Do I want to use two-handed or do I want to use this clan? Actually, no. I'm thinking of going with. Oh, I don't know. Why can't I equip the great iron sword? Oh, that's why. We're gonna equip the Darmy Soon, the clan shield, and keep our bow out because we're archers. we just switch to that whenever we do that. But anyways, I'm thinking of just going with sword and shield and bow. It's kind of generic, I know, but it's still pretty good. So this is what I'm meaning by it's the old style, is that you picked your thing, and I think on the computer versions you would point and click and it would be overhead. So it's the older stuff, but it's still pretty good. I'm not gonna sit there and read you guys the codex. If you guys really want to know what it is, then you guys let me know. But for the most part, no. Because it's a lot of lore, and the lore is really behind this game. But if you guys need to know something, I'll let you guys know. Or if I get enough comments, I'll let you know. Okay? Okay? Good. We got elf root. Yay.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
No, I don't think we should go in there alone.
There's nobody else here. And I'm not running back for help unless there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
It can be very fucking dangerous, dumbass. But
It looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
alright. So we're... Whoa! I forgot about those.
It will be done.
After me boasting my
Forced my hand!
intelligence, or memory, not intelligence, of having a partial eidetic memory, and I can't even remember. There's fucking giant spiders right there. Shame on you, Sam. Shame on you. Alright, let's see what are we going here. We got a pile of bones right there. We got some leather armor. Nice. Are we gonna equip it? No, because Dalish armor is the best. At least for right now in the beginning. And I think it's the best starter armor besides the dwarves.
Very well.
Ah, I forgot about the traps.
As you say.
Oh no, I'm burning from a trap. I know I said I was gonna switch to freaking sword and shield when I get close, but there's no use doing that when I can still take them out pretty easy. Alright, and I go around attacking everything that's in the place to level up, because you gain experience points based on it, not just skill points for how you play. Whoa! Alright, locate the trap.
Yes.
I know there's a trap here also.
Very well. Of course.
But sorry guys, this kind of playstyle is kind of boring for me because I'm not actually active, I just click and tell. And until I actually get more skill points is when I'll be clicking more, but for the very beginning it's kind of slow. And boring. Alright, nothing else here, so let's continue on. After we raid the cocoon first, take whatever was in it, because I clicked A too fast to read what it said. I believe there's a trap over here as well. But I can't remember all that well.
I can't believe this.
It's been a while since I played it, guys.
Recognize this statue, don't
It's
you?
been about 4 years since I last played this. Well, besides that little bit I played when I played this game before, but I don't think that really counts. It's worn, but it looks vaguely familiar.
Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
It's interesting, so much of our past is lost to us.
I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here. With humans.
Yep, it's reeky dinky and smells like shit. I think there's a chest over here we can get. Nope.
Spirit, we must be on our guard.
I was hoping to avoid that, but the guys auto move whenever fighting to get in range, which is really annoying.
Let's go!
One thing you'll learn though is that I barely ever, oops, wrong button. I barely ever switch characters when playing these games unless I'm like looting or I have a thief with me to actually move on from it. But for the most part, it's meh. I'll play as my guy. That's the reason why I made him. Alright, so because I can. Oh, yeah, that's right. When in battle, you can't loot.
As you say.
Forgot about that.
Kill 'em all, I
Wrong button. Advance, switch weapon.
Very well.
Now switch again.
Yes.
By the creators.
Cool. We still got
What's
it.
that thing?
Yay, we leveled up. I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, so I want my cunning up to 12. I want my dexterity up though. So now that we know what we want, we're gonna quickly get weapon and shield. Do we want passive? Yeah, passive. Passive skills are better at the beginning in my personal opinion because it helps you learn the shit before you do shit. Raid that. We're gonna... Damn it!
You aren't going to leave without taking a closer look at the mirror, are you?
Wasn't leaving, I was looting. There's a difference. I don't trust it and neither should you.
It sat here for who knows how many centuries? What could be so dangerous? Don't worry, I won't break it. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that?
No. I was looking at your face. Get away from it, Tamlin.
Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
I know I shouldn't have drank that Jaeger bomb last night. But it was so tempting. Now I
You're
got a
awake.
hangover from hell.
You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
Worried. Where is Tamlin?
We don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him.
We drove off the Shems in the forest.
I doubt you could have driven this one off. He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
Is anyone out? Is anyone looking for Tamlin?
Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dalan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
I kept telling Tamlin we should have come back.
Do not worry, Dalan. Even I might have been...
So I spelled Dalan wrong, sue me.
...to explore it further. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
All I remember was the mirror.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. and Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dalish? Without you, we will not find it.
I am up to it, Keeper. I feel fine.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
Why do you want me to take Merrill?
Merrill knows a degree of my magic. Tamlin's chances of surviving the journey back are greater with her help. I also wish for Merrill to see this cave and mirror. She has a sense for these things, and could shed light on the nature of this illness.
But doesn't Merrill risk getting ill as well?
You recovered, and Merrill will too. Still, be careful. Should you come upon this strange mirror again, do not touch it.
Alright.
Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
Alright, guys. Sorry this one's a little bit long. In between this episode and the next one, I'm going to be basically going around the camp, getting other people to join me, because that guy who talked to us first, you can get him to join him after you talk to Keeper Marathari and all that stuff. I'm going to collect some lore to level up a little bit more, and etc. So I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. I'm Deuce with DousGaming. May the heart of the cards be with you guys, and as always, comment down below what you liked about the video if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, comment down below anyways what you didn't like about it. I messed that up. And I hope to see you guys next time. Peace!